we are counting down to the Newark Arts Festival 2025, New Jersey's largest celebration of arts and culture. This year, it'll be lighting up the city of Newark. It starts tomorrow, by the way, October 8th. It runs through this Sunday, the 12th. Hundreds of artists with over that 5-day period with a theme called Joy. It's a call to action. And Daryl Stewart is the festival director of NAF 2025. He's the inaugural director of programs for Newark Arts, and he's with us this morning. Good morning to you, Daryl.
Good morning, Ken. Good morning to you. Thanks for having me.
Thank you. And I see you got the joyous smile going. That's a good thing. So tell us about the theme of joy. What does it mean to you? Why did you choose this as this year's theme?
Well, Ken, we need joy, right? These days, we definitely need joy. And so we
Mhm.
decided to make this our theme this year for our 24th annual festival to really just lean into a universal theme that we can all kind of get behind, which is the idea that joy is something that holds us, it's something we can all relate to, and it's something we desperately need right now.
Amen to that. And specifically, this Friday night, October 10th, is the largest art walk in Newark's history. What was it like getting that arranged and organized, and what can visitors who come into Newark expect?
Well, it's about an 11-month process, Ken. So I'm excited to see it come to fruition. We have over 30 different galleries, exhibitions, public art, performance art. Everyone is on a map which lives on our website, NewarkArtsFestival.com. And we're just inviting folks to come. We're also really interested in buyers and folks who collect art and getting sort of different generations to understand the power and the importance of engaging with the art at every level, not just as a spectator, but also as someone who collects and purchases. So we have art at different levels, which I'm excited about. So I'm hoping to get out there too to see what is available and what I might be able to purchase for my own collection. It's going to be an exciting evening. The whole city will be involved, including our great partners who are all listed again on our website. And we're really, really excited to bring everyone together again for a time such as this, which is when we feel like we really need this right now. So we're excited to get together as a community, celebrate, see some beautiful art, some beautiful people, and just enjoy all that the city has to offer.
And Newark has tons and tons and tons of that. Here, I'm going to confess that I was just recently at a celebration of life event that was down by the Prudential Center. I didn't realize on the side of the Prudential Center, all those clubs and whatnot that you could rent out space for parties and dinners and art gatherings and stuff. It is awesome. Newark is a fabulous, fabulous city with so much to offer. It is an epicenter of jazz for people who don't realize.
Yeah.
In fact, Jazz 88, of course, is headquartered in Newark, 88.1, and they are the jazz station for all of Sirius XM in the whole world. And it's right there in Newark. I mean, Newark is the home to it. Mark Ruffin, I don't know if you know Mark. He's a friend of mine. In fact, I'm actually sitting in Fort Lauderdale right now. Mark Ruffin is a couple of floors below me in the very building I'm in. He does his show from this building
Wonderful.
in Fort Lauderdale when he's not in Newark, just so you know. I've probably given away secrets I shouldn't give away. But Newark is just an incredible city full of amazing people and tons of art. So I'm just so happy to see it celebrated like this. Why was it important to expand beyond the traditional art spaces to kind of create more of an art space for the whole city? And how does that reflect Newark's unique cultural identity?
Well, Ken, we have a lot of people here in the city, right? This is one of the largest cities in the Northeast, right? And we have so many different diverse populations. So for me as a festival director and as an artist myself, it was really, really important to do our work to include and be as inclusive of as many different organizations and awesome community partners and corporate partners, to be honest, who have all kind of joined forces to make sure that this festival really speaks to all of the different demographics that we serve, from young to old to corporate to community. So we're really, really excited to see that continue to bloom and grow, and super, super grateful for all of the incredible, incredible partnership that we have on this year's festival.
Yeah, and, you know, you think of Newark, you have, of course, you have wonderful African American culture. You have Portuguese and Brazilian.
Yeah.
You have all Latino in general, right? That have now congregated to the city because of the Ironbound being an epicenter at one point. Italians who've been there for decades. You have LGBT community that is huge in Newark. I mean, everybody. It's sort of this that welcoming umbrella that just Newark feels like a city that everybody is always welcome in. At the same time, it doesn't feel pretentious. It's a fun place, great restaurants, places to party without pretense. So that's the beauty of it. I'm so glad that you embrace that. Talk about the Camp Revival exhibition and the mentorship. You have international artist Genesis Tremaine there too. So talk about that if you would.
Yes, Ken. So listen, I say it's all happening and it's all here. Joy lives here in Newark. We're really excited this year. I'm a big um, a champion for arts education, Ken, and I'm a product of the public education school system here in New Jersey. So arts education is how I kind of entered into this space. So it was really important for me to highlight that and bring that back. So we're partnering with Genesis Tremaine, who is a renowned, really global painter and visual artist. And Genesis has partnered with us for the festival to do an incredible youth mentorship program. So through this program, the students were able to have master classes with Genesis. We took them to an incredible gallery in Tribeca. We took them out to dinner and really showed them and talked to them and listened to them to hear their dreams, their thoughts, their questions around what it means to be an artist and what it means to have a career as an artist. So we'll be celebrating those incredible young people. They're all rising seniors from Newark Public Schools at their
Oh,
art
nice.
opening this Thursday. And all of that information, Ken, is on our website, newarkartsfestival.com.
I love it. Daryl, you know, the nice thing about Newark being a large enough city, but not too big a city, is that while you have an event like this, as opposed to having it, say, in Manhattan, an event like this becomes sort of the all-encompassing thing in this city. I'm sure like Mayor Baraka is going to come out and this becomes the city event. Whereas if it were in New York, it'd be one of 20 events happening in New York, right? So how
Right.
big did you know when you work with this? How big does the NAF, how big is that for the city of New York?
Oh, it's huge. It's huge. We're partnered with a coalition called Festivals United. So Newark is really a
Mhm.
city of festivals. It's becoming more and more known for that. So this partnership, I mean, we're talking tens of thousands of people, hundreds of artists, 5 jam-packed days of activation, partnership and coalition across many different city departments. So it's a big thing. And at the same time, to your point, right? Because the city is small enough, you can still pick up the phone and make a connection. You can still request a favor from across town. And for those of you who know me, you'll probably see me out running errands or riding my bike down Broad Street with sunflowers and artwork. So it's holistic and it's community, and at the same time, it's growing. And we want to hold space for all of that, and we are.
That is awesome. That is awesome. It's exciting. And we're in a time, of course, when arts um, are often framed by a lot of communities as a, well, it would be nice if we had the money, it would be nice if we had the time, but isn't it important that you make time and money for arts? Because otherwise, a city is just a city without the flavor of its art scene, right?
Art is essential. Okay, we are essential workers, right? If it artists make a city, there is no city without the arts, without visual art, without performance art, without literary art, without culinary art, right? The arts is essential. And for folks who might be listening, if you want your city, your township to stand out, get the artists involved, and I can guarantee you, you will see value that you've never seen before. You will see community the way you've never seen it before, and you will see transformation and joy the way you've never seen it before. So I'm art all day, every day, Ken, and I cannot express how important it is now more than ever across every sector and medium.
I love that you are in love with your city and the art and the whole scene. I could sense the joy popping out of you, and it's so nice, Daryl, to have you on. Once again, give them the website.
NewarkArtsFestival.com.
And I know you're a local because you pronounce it like a local, Newark, as opposed to
I do.
Newark.
NORK.
I love it.
NewarkArtsFestival.com. That's it, Ken.
I'm a Jersey boy. I'm with you. I'm with you, Daryl. All right, the Newark Arts or the Newark Arts Festival this Wednesday through Sunday, the 8th through the 12th. Daryl Stewart, our friend, Festival Director of NAF 2025, Inaugural Director of Programs for Newark Arts. God bless you, my friend. Have a wonderful time, and thank you for joining us this morning.
Thank you, Ken. I appreciate it.
You bet. Have a great time this week. Oh man, you got to take part in it. Newark is just a great city, and it has a lot of heart and soul, and it's the biggest in New Jersey, and there's a reason for it. So enjoy the history and the arts there.